Want more English videos like this? Subscribe to our channel.
Question and answer. Q, A. I'm the A. What's the Q? Queries, questions, quiche. Welcome to Ask Alicia, where you ask me questions and I answer them. Maybe. You can submit your questions to me via englishclass101.com/askalicia. The first question that I want to talk about. Many of you have asked, what time does the live broadcast start every week? That happens every week, Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's like New York City time. Next question from someone called May. Is it from the internet or on the internet or in the internet? For example, when I search for something, do I search from the internet or on the internet or in the internet? Nice one. The answer to this question is on the internet. I found it on the internet. I need to search for something on the internet. Next question comes from Dibya Banja. I'm very sorry about how I pronounce your name. The next question is how to use words like live, work, and stay in the past and past progressive. We use them the same way that we would in the present or the present progressive. If you're telling a story, for example, and you want to talk about a specific period of time where you were doing some action, there was some action happening at that specific time, you can use the past progressive. So like I was living in France at that time, or I was working in Russia at that time. So if you want to talk about a specific time period in your life, for example, you can use the past progressive tense. I was working, or like I was staying with my friends that week for a temporary period, so not a regular activity, but a temporary activity at a certain point in time in the past. You can use the past progressive in that case. Okay, next question from Tayu. Why don't we use I'd like to have and we use I'll have? What's the difference? You can say both. Both are fine. I'd like to have a steak. I'd like to have a beer. I'll have a steak. I'll have a beer. To me, I'd like to have sounds a little bit more formal. Like that extra to, I'd like to have, sounds a little bit more formal to me. Generally, I'll have is just shorter, a little bit easier to say. So you can choose. I'd like to have blah 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 is totally correct. It's totally fine. So don't worry about that. You can use both. Next question from Tin Tan. I'm very sorry. Question is, do you guys often use rad in the US? It means like awesome. Yeah, rad is sort of an old word at this point. I still use rad from time to time because I think it's funny. I like to be sort of like not cool, I guess. So for me, I like to use the word rad sometimes, but in general, like if you want to sound hip and sound cool, which I am not, I don't recommend this word. You can use the word rad, but you will sound very kind of out of touch. You won't sound like you know the latest information, the latest like lingo, the latest vocabulary. Next one, I got the next question a couple times, like maybe 3 or 4 times. Okay, the question was about the adjective comparison video that we did a while ago. So I introduced the word fun as an irregular adjective in terms of the comparative form. So fun is a word, an adjective we use for an activity or something that's enjoyable, something we like to do. Fun is different from the adjective funny. Fun is an adjective and a noun, actually. Funny is just an adjective. Fun refers to an enjoyable activity. Funny, however, refers to something that causes us to laugh. It makes us laugh because something is humorous. Something is humorous. So, for example, we can say going to an amusement park is fun. It's not funny, it's not humorous, but it's fun. Let's kind of break this down a little bit. Let's think about it like fun in the adjective form here. Fun is an enjoyable activity, something we enjoy doing. Funny, however, causes laughter because of humor. Something funny is humorous. It is like witty, or there's interesting wordplay or whatever. So fun is kind of, think of fun as like doing an activity. Going to the movie theater is fun. Going to an amusement park is fun. Watching these videos maybe is fun. I don't know, making these videos is fun. But funny, we use funny for example, a person or a movie or something that causes us to laugh because of humor. So things that are fun. Fun, 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 not fun. Funny, funny, not funny, not funny, funny, not funny, fun. So going to watch a funny movie is fun. Think about that. Because these two words are different. Fun is an adjective, funny is an adjective. Fun, the comparative form is more fun or less fun. The comparative form of funny is funnier or not as funny. So that's why I used two different examples in that video. Thanks for that question though. Next question. Also on the adjective comparison video, someone asked, in what universe is Batman more exciting than Superman? Batman is more exciting than Superman because Batman has limitations. Superman's only weakness is kryptonite. Kryptonite is not something that the average human has access to. Batman, however, is a regular human. He's just a really rich guy. He has more weaknesses than Superman, and that makes Batman more exciting because he is more vulnerable. Next question. Up until now. Please explain how to use this phrase. Up until now. Up until now. Up until now is a word we use, or a phrase we use rather, to talk about the way something has been done until this point in time. If you have done an activity or some situation has continued from the past until this point, we can use the expression up until now. Up until now, though, implies that maybe a change is going to happen. Here, let me make a visual. Up until now, I have not made any videos like this for the channel. Up until now, I haven't been able to answer viewer questions, or up until now, I haven't had to think about what I'm going to do when I edit videos because someone else always edits them for me. Up until now, I haven't thought about how squeaky my chair is. So something that has continued, a situation or a state that has continued for a period of time from the past to the present, but at the present, at this point, maybe something is going to change, or there's some difference, some new situation or some new state is going to happen. Next question from Ahmad Shai Khan. I'm very sorry. You look like Zelda. Really? Halloween costume for next year. Thanks, Amjad. Haha. Next question, is the future form shall or shan't still in use? Yes, shall is in use. We use shall, like shall we, to make kind of a light suggestion or like a gentle suggestion for an activity. Like if you're planning to go to a movie or you're planning to go to dinner and the listener understands the plan, you want to sort of push, like it's time to go, for example. You can say, shall we? And that, you know, you want to move to the next step, shall we? American English, we don't really use shall and shan't that much outside of this phrase, though I understand in British English, shan't and shall is more common. So for me, American English, not really, but you'll be understood. In American English, you might just sound kind of old-fashioned if you use shall and shan't a lot, but it's not incorrect, technically. Next question from Moazam Raza. I'm very sorry. Are you Tom Cruise's sister or something? What do you think? I'm gonna end there for today. That's quite a few questions just from the last week or so. But please, if you want to submit a question, please check EnglishClass101.com/Ask Alicia, and I'm just going to choose the ones that I want to talk about, or if there are a lot of questions about the same topic, I'll try to answer that. So please, please, please make sure to submit your questions there. All you have to do is just log in with your membership account and then you access the page. That's it. So feel free. I think you can submit as many questions as you want. There's no limit, I don't think. So please check that out. Check us out at EnglishClass101.com for other regular stuff too. So make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube as well. And if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, because if you like the video, if you like this series, then I can continue making them. So please, please, please hit the like button and subscribe to EnglishClass101.com's YouTube channel if you have not already. Thanks very much for watching Ask Alicia, and I will see you again next week. Bye! You guys have a lot of really bizarre questions sometimes. Did you know that? Does Tom Cruise wear these, or does Tom Cruise wear different ones? I don't know. What? This is like Top Gun Tom Cruise, and this is like Risky Business Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, if you're watching, leave a comment.